Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we got another how-to video for you back in the shop. Today we're going to go over the process of alodining aluminum. If you remember from last week's video, we made these brackets. Now we need to go ahead and clean them up and get them alodined. Alodine is just a solution that you can dip this aluminum in, and it just protects the aluminum from corrosion basically. So we are using this one choice. This is our aluminum cleaner that we'll use, and then aluminum conditioner, which is the actual alodine solution, and we've got it in our tub here. So the first thing we need to do is we need to go ahead and clean up our aluminum. So we're going to peel this plastic off. It's a pretty quick process too. It doesn't really take any time. Probably takes longer to set up than it does to actually do. A couple of safety precautions too while we're doing this. The aluminum cleaner is pretty nasty stuff. I would recommend a respirator and gloves when you're using this stuff. You don't necessarily have to use the aluminum cleaner. A lot of people will just use red Scotch-Brite and some isopropyl alcohol. MEK or acetone works pretty good too. So try to get the inside here off. Just as long as you got a nice clean surface, alodine will take right to the metal. So got all of our plastic off, and now we'll go ahead to the sink. Alright, now we're at the sink. What I like to use, I got some red Scotch-Brite, and then I've got some aluminum cleaner in a spray bottle. All you want to do is spray it on, let it soak up a little bit. You'll start seeing it set up, and then I'll go ahead and scratch it with the red Scotch-Brite. So pretty easy cleaning. Remember, you want a respirator and some gloves. You don't want to breathe this stuff in or really touch it with your hands. So that, we'll go ahead and do this quick. So now we got our metal all cleaned up. It's a lot duller now. You can see all the scratches in it from the Scotch-Brite. That's exactly what we want. When you're done cleaning it, like you saw, you want to run it under some water. That'll neutralize the aluminum cleaner. And then go ahead and just wipe it off. Make sure you get all that aluminum cleaner off before you dip it in the alodine. And we'll go back over and go put this in some alodine solution. Alright, now that we're done cleaning the aluminum, we're going to get a fresh pair of gloves on. And we're going to simply dip this right into our tub. Now, recommended time, leave it in there for 1 to 5 minutes roughly. Newer aluminum seems to not take it as much. So leave it in for a little bit longer if it's newer stuff, but this thinner stuff works pretty good. Some people dip it in right away and take it out right away, but recommended's 1 to 5 minutes. So we'll go ahead and just wait for it to soak in there for a little bit. Alright, so while that's soaking in, figure I bring you guys into the plane here. If you remember from last week's video, this is a King Air 360. This is what it looks like on the inside when it's all tore apart. These brackets that we're building is for a new cargo net on the back. And actually this week at work I got pretty much all the brackets done and riveted in actually. So on the back side here you can see all these. I went ahead, drilled all the holes out, putting our new footman loop brackets, nut plates in, and some lightning holes. So I had to do 9 total of these, 3 on each side. and 3 on the ground. And then just yesterday and the day before I was working on getting them all riveted in, so it's coming along nicely. And that's what we want is, if you didn't know any better, I mean, it kind of looks like it came from the factory just like this, and that's kind of what we aim for here. So take your time, do your best, and turns out pretty decent just like this. So with that, we'll go back and check on our piece that's in the Alodine solution. All right, we're back in the solvent room. We're going to go and take our aluminum out. What we want to do when we take it out is we're going to take it to the sink, and very light water pressure, we're just going to rinse off the excess Alodine, and then we're going to blow dry it. If you use too much water pressure, it'll just wash the Alodine right off. So just very, very light pressure. Alright, and just like that, our piece is Alodined. Kind of turns out kind of a cool tan color. Some people leave it just like this, but our next step for our project is going to be to go prime it, and then like I showed before, we're gonna go put it in the plane. So, all right, last step in this is to do what the last of every project should be, and that's to clean up after yourself. This is aluminum, or the Alodine solution that we used. It's still good, so we're gonna funnel it back into the gallon jug here. So with that, you guys know how to Alodine metal now. If you stick around next week, I think I'm gonna do a riveting video, show you guys how to use solid rivets, basically. How to find your diameter, your length, how to buck them or squeeze them. So stick around, we'll do that next week. Again, if you got any questions about anything, feel free to reach out, put them in the comments, email, whatever works for you, and I'll get you answered. So thanks for watching, guys.